Audit-ready CSR writing, QC checklist to pass inspection. Audits review CSR language to confirm that procedures are clear, complete, and compliant with regulations. When CSR wording is precise, inspectors can quickly understand what was done and why, which speeds review and reduces questions. Poorly written CSRs create uncertainty, trigger follow-up inspections, and force rework that wastes time and budget. Being audit-ready means your CSRs are accurate, traceable, and immediately verifiable, saving time, reducing regulatory risk, and protecting the integrity of critical data that supports product quality and patient safety. Inspectors expect each CSR to show a clear subject, a defined action, and measurable acceptance criteria so they can judge whether work met requirements. They check that terminology is used consistently and that all acronyms are defined up front so readers aren't guessing meanings. Crucially, reviewers want visible, traceable links to the relevant SOPs, validation documents, and original requirements so every result can be tied back to why a test was run and how it was authorized. A solid QC checklist ensures every CSR contains the right structure and content. Start with a complete header, plus clear purpose, scope, and responsibilities so ownership is obvious. The body must include detailed test steps, explicit acceptance criteria, and required data capture fields so tests are repeatable and auditable. For compliance, confirm presence of signatures, accurate version control, and a documented change history so reviewers can track who approved what and when, eliminating uncertainty during inspections. Write CSRs using active voice and present tense to make responsibilities and actions unambiguous. For example, technician measures temperature instead of temperature should be measured. Specify exact inputs, expected outputs, and tolerances so results are objectively passable or failing. Avoid vague qualifiers like sufficient or as required that leave judgment to the reader. Instead, state numeric limits or clear decision rules so anyone following the CSR can perform and evaluate the test consistently. Every CSR should reference the precise SOP IDs, protocol numbers, and batch numbers relevant to the activity so an inspector can follow the lineage of decisions and actions. Spell out exactly where raw data, instrument logs, and screenshots are stored. Include file paths or repository names used by your organization. Finally, include clear pass/fail criteria and define data review steps so reviewers can see how outcomes were determined and where supporting evidence lives during an inspection. Inspectors often flag CSRs that lack clear acceptance criteria or contain ambiguous steps that allow inconsistent execution. Other common issues include unlinked requirements or acronyms that were never defined, forcing reviewers to infer meaning, failing to include a revision history, formal approvals, or reviewer names is another frequent problem. Without those, auditors can't verify authority or trace changes. Fixing these red flags before submission prevents delays and reduces the chance of corrective actions. Before submission, run a fast checklist-style review and walk through every item as pass/fail so nothing is assumed correct. Ask a peer to review the CSR specifically for clarity. Can someone unfamiliar with the task follow the steps? After that, perform a final compliance check against SOP references and signature blocks. Save a short QC log noting what was reviewed, who reviewed it, and attach supporting evidence to the CSR files so inspectors immediately see the verification trail. To pass inspection, make your CSRs precise, testable, and fully traceable. No ambiguity, no missing links. Use the QC checklist every time before submission to catch gaps early and reduce rework. Clear CSR language speeds approvals, lowers regulatory risk, and protects data integrity across projects. Invest a few extra minutes in quality writing and documentation now, and you'll save hours and headaches during audits and inspections.